What's up, suckers? It's Sunday. So here we are. This is my first edition of the Road to the Race. We were 7 days out from race day. I took running as a joke pretty much my whole life. It wasn't pleasurable to me. I didn't think about the benefits of these types of things. I just thought about the inconvenience. When you think about convenience and inconvenience, you're really inconveniencing yourself. Don't think into that too much. I'll get into it on another day. What I want to talk about today is new beginnings, because really this is what this is for me. Every morning that I run, I do a 5-minute warm-up walk, 5-minute cool-down walk. With these warm-up walks, I'm going to try to let you guys in on my life and give a little advice, give a little motivation for you to make the most out of every single day that you have. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is something different, and you can go into it knowing what happened yesterday, or you can forget about it. I like to forget about situations and the content of those situations, but I try to retain the lesson. There is a lesson out of everything that happens to you in life. All the time, it's not easy to see these things and take them for what they are. You have to really just remove yourself from the situation. If I took all my energy and focused on that and where I was then, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. That's the definition of what a new beginning is. You give yourself a chance. You don't call yourself what you used to be. You don't define yourself by your past. You wake up and you do what you want to do. You wake up and you make the most out of what you can. There are things in life that you have control over. There are things in life you have no control over. And you have to gain the knowledge and gain the wisdom to know the difference. Once you know that difference, it's up to you to take advantage of that, because that knowledge is power. Once you take advantage of what you know you have control over, the first thing I realized I had complete control over was my health and my fitness.
Begin running.
Alright, well, I gotta go. Alright, so this whole vlog thing is something I'm gonna have to learn a bit about. I just wrapped up my run. Gotta finish what I was talking about earlier though. Eventually I'll be able to get the whole 5 minutes in that first warm-up, but here I am on my cool down. Just got back on my street. What's cool about my run is that I run into a whole nother town, but it's really close, so it is what it is. I just did 5 miles. I'm supposed to be slowing it down, but I'm an addict. That's what leads me to the new beginnings thing, is that when I started this journey, I really started taking my health seriously around in March, 5-6 months ago. But where I started from was, I just got home from prison, and I lived a life where all I wanted to do was bad shit and try to push myself forward doing bad things, because either I thought it was cool, that's what I was influenced by. It doesn't matter why. At this point, none of that even matters. What matters is the mindset that I took from it. If I want something, I'm gonna get it. And that's how I feel now about my fitness. I woke up one night, working the night shift, and everything in my body ached. It was after the holidays. I weighed myself. I was 256 pounds. And I wanted to change. And that day was the new beginning for me. Good morning. How are you? Good, thank you. It's alright, you see me enough, we'll be friends. As I was saying, that day when I saw my weight, I started living with a next play mentality, which I took from sports that I used to play growing up. But with those sports, it was the same problem that I had with a lot of the rest of my life. I was a quitter. When things got hard, or when I faced a new challenge, I gave up, I left, I did something else, I made some type of excuse, and It's just not the way to live. If you start something, you got to commit yourself to it. No matter what it is. If it's a productive thing that you start, don't stop until it's finished. You're going to learn so much by pushing yourself through what's hard. And when you're done with that, you get to start something else again. That's a new beginning. That's what my life has become. I could sit down all I want and think about how the life I lived before this put me in prison, or how the life I lived before this made me fat, or how I was unhappy or constantly in pain. Or I could get up and do something about it. When you get up and do something about it, you're making a new beginning. And that's what I decided to do. It all starts with the decision. The decision is the first step. There's so many steps along the way, and I hear I've made the first step so far, and I've done this. I've made 1 million steps right now. Probably really have if I checked my watch. But
your workout is complete.
Thank you, I knew that. So that's another thing. I use apps. So you don't ever have to feel like ashamed to Google or YouTube what you're looking for. It's what you're doing here right now. So what I'm going to do with this series of videos is chronicle my weight loss, how I lost 80 pounds at this point, what I'm continuing to do to keep my fitness at a top-notch level, events that I run, things along that line. And I'm going to try and keep you guys going with some morning motivation. A lot of times in my life I hear these things that I wish I heard so long ago, but you can't get down on things like that. You can't wish, because wishing is a waste of time. Wishing takes away from your planning. If you're wishing, if you're taking your time and you're spending time wishing, you're diverting time that you could be using to plan reaching your goals by wishing for a dream. Dreams are good to have, but turn them dreams into goals. Turn the dreams into goals and start planning instead of wishing. Wake up every morning. Don't think about what happened yesterday. If there's a situation that you're dealing with from yesterday today, tackle it with a new approach. Everything is new today. Believe it or not, everything is new. You have another chance. I know all about chances. I'm in love with chances. Chance the Rapper's dope too. And don't be afraid to isolate yourself for a while. It teaches you patience. It gives you a chance to focus on what you need in your life. Because we're influenced by a lot in this digital era. So, with that being said, what I do, what I'm doing for my life, I don't have much time. So I get a little lonely. And I'm glad that you guys are here to come along the journey with me. See you tomorrow.